Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today's lesson is all about a punctuation mark called the hyphen. Stay tuned with cabinCrew.com. Let's get started. As you all know, hyphen is a punctuation mark used to join words and to separate syllables of a single word. Then what does hyphenation means? The use of hyphens is called hyphenation. Consider the example given. Well-known doctor. To join the words well and known, a hyphen is used in between both the words. A hyphen shows that two words belong together. It is usually in component expressions before a noun. For example, a no-strike agreement, the long-awaited results, gale force winds, and out-of-date attitudes. Let me ask you a question. How many words are there in the first example, a no-strike agreement? If your answer is 4, it's incorrect. Answer should be 3. There are only 3 words on the first example. Why? No strike is not 2 separate words. As it is hyphenated, it is considered as a single word. Okay, now let us refer to the last example. Out-of-date attitudes. Okay, now tell me how many words are there in this example? Absolutely correct. There are only 2 words. Why? Because out of date is hyphenated and it is considered as a single word. Earlier we spoke about compound expressions before a noun. Now let us look at this. I have used 2 previously given examples. What does this say? When the same words are used before, come after the verb, they are usually separate words. First example says, winds reaching gale force. And the second says, attitudes that are out of date. Both the words gale force and out of date has come after the verb and thus they are considered as separate words. No hyphens are used. Here is another instance where hyphens are used. We can use a hyphen in compound numbers below 100 and in fractions. $589. Now do not get me wrong. Earlier I said a hyphen can be used in compound numbers below 100, but 589 is not below 100. Yet the last 2 digits 89 is below 100. So a hyphen can be used in between them. The third example is regarding fractions. 1 and 3/4. 3/4 is separated by a hyphen. Some compounds can be written more than one way. Okay, this is very confusing for you, I know. The example says 3 different ways how the words phone card can be written. Either phone and card separated and phone and card together or phone-card. Most compounds are written either as one word or as 2. So if you are unsure, it is safer not to use a hyphen because this is not a strict rule or this is not a must. But there are 3 instances where hyphens are used in compound nouns. It is compulsory to use a hyphen in these cases. Number 1. Noun plus gerund. For example, stamp collecting or wind serving. Number 2. Verb plus adverb. For example, take off or a walk out. Number 3. Letter plus noun. Here's a good example for this. An X-ray, where X is the letter and ray is the noun. Also, we sometimes use a hyphen after a prefix, such as non, pre, anti, and semi. Examples are a non-violent protest and a pre-cooked meal. Both the words non-violent and pre-cooked are separated by hyphens. As I told you earlier, there are no exact rules and we often write such words without a hyphen too. As shown in the examples below, antisocial attitudes and sit in a semicircle is written without any hyphens. However, we use a hyphen following a prefix before a capital letter, a numeral, or a date. Post-Victorian and ante-Darwinian can be cited as examples for the first instance where we said before a capital letter, if a prefix is present, a hyphen should be used. Pseudo-scientific, Sino-Soviet, mid-August and pre-1990s can also be cited as examples for the above. Keep this in mind. We do not normally use a hyphen after un, in, or dis. For example, unfriendly, invisible, and disorder is written without any hyphens. As I explained earlier, we use a hyphen when the prefix comes before a capital letter. Here are two more examples for that instance. A hyphen also comes between two vowels which are the same. You know what vowels are: A, E, I, O, and U. In the given examples, two vowels which are the same is separated by a hyphen. As the word re-enter has two vowels which are the same, that is, two E letters, we separate it by a hyphen. Corporate, anti-intellectual, preeminent, and semi-invalid are separated by hyphens. You can also use a hyphen to divide duplicate letters, double vowels, or consonants, which makes the word hard to recognize. Ex-directory and quasi-scientific can be cited as examples. Make sure you use a hyphen to avoid confusion when a prefix is repeated, such as re-release and sub-category. There are also instances where you use a hyphen to avoid confusion with another word form, such as re-form, re-cover, re-sign, re-creation, un-ionized. Here is another thing to keep in mind. The prefix miss needs no hyphen even before another S. For example, mishappen and misspelling is written without a hyphen. The names of compass points are also hyphenated. For example, Southeast, South by Southeast, and Southeast Asia. Do use hyphens to indicate an omitted common element in a series. Examples such as 3 and 6 cylinder models, upper, middle, and lower class areas. Thanks for watching. Subscribe and give us a thumbs up.